Hey guys, so I'm gonna start with this cute story. Let me fix it real quick though. You hear that? I think I might be getting a little sick. So story time. Every morning for the whole length of time that I've been married to this amazing man that is always in the background helping and supporting and cheering me on. He walks out, it doesn't matter, it's every single morning, and he says, "Hello, gorgeous." And look at this cute cup. This is what he got me. Yeah, I get lots of coffee cups. I don't know if you guys notice in the mornings while we're having coffee together, but I always have like an array of coffee cups, and I love my coffee cups. And he got me this one. And because sometimes he works super early in the morning, and then he will set this one out by the coffee pot, and it's like he's here, and he says, "Hello, gorgeous." He's here this morning, but he still brought me my coffee and my favorite cup. So how was yesterday? So I was just talking with my husband about how crazy yesterday ended up being, and obviously we don't reflect as well as we notice what's going on in the world around us from other people. But yesterday was all about that Gemini energy where the moon was transferring into Gemini, and I saw it everywhere. Oh my gosh, I saw it everywhere. I had some of the most difficult interactions yesterday, and it made a tough day. And one of the things that was going on is that, like, I was noticing that the people I was depending on and relying on were having a hard time like following through and finishing things and forgetting things that I asked to get done, not finishing tasks. And that's that Gemini energy where it's very, very forgetful and all over the place, and starting a little something and then never having like a full follow through. I don't know about you, but it made for a very, very, very long day. So today I'm a little tired. Yesterday was a tough day. And I don't know, like, I'm hoping that today it levels out as we're moving around. I mean, we still have some moon energy going on. I think you guys know what's coming up. I'm not gonna talk a ton about what's going on today, but we are gonna talk about what's coming in for the rest of the week, because we have big things coming the rest of the week for the moon. On Friday, we are going to have a full moon in Cancer. It's going to be on the Cancer-Capricorn axis, so that's going to be fantastic. It's not just a full moon, but it's also a lunar eclipse. So this word just messes me up, but it's a penumbral lunar eclipse, and that's going to be during that Capricorn Cancer axis. So it is a beautiful time for you guys to, with it being a full moon, is going to be a beautiful time for you to do some meditation, do some moon work, guys. I love moon ceremonies. You guys, I talk about her all the time, Karma on Deck. She this Friday is actually hosting a full moon meditation and gathering for the same reason. And if you can get to that or get to one of those, definitely show up. Find her on Facebook. You can find us at Vibe Tribe St. George. It's Vibe Tribe STG. Clear Intentions on Facebook. There's an invite there or an event. So if you guys can come to that, that would be fantastic, because this lunar eclipse at the same time as a full moon is going to be a beautiful time, because it's going to be about finding balance. Because with the Cancer Capricorn, right, we're talking those two where you're talking, one is all about career and goals and your outward self, and then the other one is all about family and right here, your little circle. And so this is going to be a beautiful time to set intentions and manifestation of finding the balance that you need between those two. And I don't care what you say, everybody needs just a little more harmony. I like that word too. Harmony between those two worlds. If any of you are like me and you struggle to find enough time to balance both of them and feel good about it and feel like you're doing enough in each area. I know I struggle sometimes, and then other times I feel like, hey, you're doing such a good job, and I am doing a fantastic job, but at the same time, I could always use little tweaks. And so this Friday is going to be that time. It's going to be that day to do that work. Bring a candle, hang out, bring a pillow, cushion, yoga mat, doesn't matter. We're just gonna like hang out and do some deep meditation and learn some things about meditation. Meditation is so fantastic, guys. I think we talked about this once before. Like one of my favorite quotes is that if you feel like you don't have an hour a day to meditate, you probably need 2 hours. And that's the truth. So if you're so busy that you feel like you can't find time for you and for yourself, do some Tai Chi, do some meditation, do whatever it is that helps you reset. And I can't stress enough the importance of just that 15-20 minutes of quiet, of peace, at least 15 to 20 minutes, guys. So anyway, it's going to be fantastic. I do want to see you guys there. That would be so much fun. You guys know who I'm talking to directly, so let's see it. And yesterday we also talked, and we're going to talk a little bit today too, about the fact that the sun is still sextile with Neptune. And so not only did I have all of that energy yesterday with Gemini and people and frustrated, but I was also hypersensitive because of Neptune being in there, into how people felt and who was agitated and who was frustrated. And all I can say to you is that in days like that, I have to remind myself not to like bend over and pick it up. When people are like throwing negativity and throwing inconsistency and all of this, wow, the advice I give to everyone else is that it's your choice. Like you can pick it up and carry it around if you want, and like then you've got like this big bundle of somebody else's crap, for a better word, or you can just leave it on the floor. Every once in a while, very politely and with the right wordings, right? I am an NLP practitioner, so I like to like figure out the nicest but very concise way to bend over, pick up something and be like, oh, hey, you dropped this and I don't want to carry it around. Here you go. This is all you. Take it. It's all yours. And so, we're still feeling that. That's still going on. The sun is still sextile with Neptune. And you can, that heightened sensitivity and that awareness of everyone else's emotions and how they're feeling is going to be still lingering today. But it's just super awareness of it, because the other thing that's happening today, it's like reading tarot. That's all I can say right now. I did a tarot reading for a very, very close friend of mine. And I remember, because she's a great friend of mine, and I was like throwing cards and I'm like, oh my gosh, if you were anyone else, I would try to be like, well, you may see some challenges, but instead I'm like looking at these cards and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, this is going to be a tough week. This week is going to be tough. This is not like the prettiest spread I've ever seen. And sometimes that's what I feel like happens with the planets and with some aspects. And it's okay, because the hard stuff is where we learn, right? Don't hide from the hard stuff. We just talked about that, you and I. Don't hide from the hard stuff, but like we have Mars in opposition or in conjunction. It's in conjunct Uranus today, also called quincunx, but I figure in conjunct is easier to understand, meaning it's not working together, right? These two are kind of conflicted today, and there's not a whole lot of hard aspects going on today, but this one is, and we've talked about Uranus being, you know, all about individuality and change and radical beliefs and standing out from the crowd. But then Mars is, I want what I want, but these two aren't communicating together. And so today there's going to be this internal conflict, or this thing where you don't feel like you can get the two of them to match what you want and standing out, how you want to be, how you're going to go get what you want, and how to also be different from everyone else. And it's going to feel like you can't find that balance together. That's okay. Today's a day to not try to force that issue and just let it pass you by. It's kind of like knowing that it's going to rain and you're like, okay, well then I'm not going to the park today. I'm just going to put that on the back burner. And when it becomes better weather, I will dive back into that. And so today, maybe not try to align what you want with also being, I don't know if that paused for you guys, sorry. Also trying not a good day to try to push for standing out from everyone else while trying to get what you want. So that's my advice for today. Take it for what it is. I know that for me, I'm going to just kind of like, every once in a while, it's okay to just take a deep breath, tread water, and let the day flow by, kind of take things as they come. And then I'm going to just set my sights on Friday, and I'm really excited about Friday and all of the changes that are coming with that full moon in Cancer, with the lunar eclipse that's coming up, and see how I can set the tone for my 2020. That's going to be fantastic too. And then what we still have coming up, tomorrow we have Jupiter that's going to be in opposition of our north node. That's another opposition with our goal setting. But we also have Mercury sextile Neptune tomorrow, so that's a better energy with Neptune. And we are going to be one day closer to the full moon and lunar eclipse. And then we're going to keep talking until the 12th, guys, because we still got the 12th coming up, where we have that Saturn conjunct Pluto that only comes around every 34 years. And that's going to be direct on the 12th. And we're going to keep talking about that. If there's anything that you guys want to chat about, leave me some comments. I know I do get some comments from some of you guys on YouTube, just so that you guys know where to find me. If you're watching me on Facebook, you can find me over at YouTube. It's Magic and Moxie Practical Astrology. I'd love to see you there. Give me some love, because I need some love and some followers. And shoot me a like and a comment and a share here on Facebook. You can also catch me in general off and on Instagram. Same thing. I'm also on Twitter. It's Moxie_magic on Twitter, at Moxie_magic on Twitter. And so anyway, you guys want to shoot me an email, ask me questions, or we can talk about those natal charts or any of that kind of stuff that you want to do. Or obviously, if any of you want to like play around with some tarot with me and let me do a reading for you, I do that. So shoot me an email over at magicn, letter N, MAGICNMOXIE @gmail.com, magicandmoxie@gmail.com. I love you guys. I hope you have a phenomenal Tuesday, and we will catch you tomorrow.